Good morning, good morning. It is bright and early on a Monday. It's 3:30 right now. Just about 3:30. Heading down to Indy to grab our one job so far for this week. Probably gonna be one job. Unless they can get something on us today and we can finish today's job, and then we can go to Indy Tuesday and get that second job before Thanksgiving. But we will see. It's most likely not going to happen. We did have one come up, but the homeowner wouldn't go because of the holidays, which is understandable. But we tried. It'd been nice too. It'd been simple, easy cookie cutter, not too far from the house. But they didn't want to go, so we'll either if they can come up with something for Wednesday, we'll do it. If not, we will just take Wednesday off. We got our spray foam and stuff for the shed anyway, so we can work on some shed stuff, get it ready for the wintertime weather, which is pretty much here, but maybe getting up in the 50s during the day, so it ain't been terrible. I did spray some of the spray foam in it this past week. Stuff makes a mess, so I didn't do it all because I need to cover everything up that I don't want to get spray foam on. This stuff it seems to work pretty good, but it definitely, when you're spraying, it definitely does pretty much splatters all over everything. Like, it just has a mist, and I'd rather not have all the new equipment we just got with the mist on it, TVs, lasers, the CNCs, all that fun stuff, laptops. But today and or tomorrow, I'm picking up another chop saw to put out there. I got one in the trailer, but the trailer to the shed distance is quite a ways, and when it's raining and snowing and stuff this winter, I don't really want to be trekking back and forth between the shed and the trailer to cut stuff, especially if the wood is really nice wood. I don't want it to get wet, and don't really want that wood to get wet and ruined. So we're just gonna break down and get another saw. It'll make us a lot more productive out there. It's like 30 degrees this morning. I don't know the time. I got some Eastern time for some reason. I don't know why. My truck's always been set in Central time. But yeah, we're gonna get that today or tonight or tomorrow once we get done working. My plan is leaving this early, is hopefully get down and get loaded and get back up here in time to get this shower done today. I think we're in Columbia City, if I remember right. So yeah, I'm hoping we can get down to Indy in time, or fast enough to get loaded. We're only loading one job, so we should load pretty fast. We do have a bunch of trash to get rid of, 2 jobs worth, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we got to unload anything last week. But yeah, I want to get down here, get our one job loaded as fast as possible, and get back up here as fast as possible. I think I pretty much have everything on the trailer. I may need to stop and get some drywall. I think we have a bag of more mix. I know I got my plumbing fittings. Lumber, I'm pretty sure I have. I'll double check on that one. After we're getting rid of trash. But yeah, hopefully we can get this knocked out today, and that'd be sweet. Because if we can't, or if we can, and we can't get a second job, then that's 6 days off this week. You know, not always a blessing to have any days off, but I wouldn't mind it this week just because of the holidays. The other crew, they'll be coming back from Florida Tuesday night and Wednesday, Tuesday night and Wednesday, and then they're gonna be doing a side job. Well, not really a side job, but a job for outside of the bass stuff this weekend. I'm pretty sure, as long as we can get the material for it that we need to get. But yeah, hopefully this plan works out. And yeah, this weekend we didn't really do anything too crazy. I actually have been pretty bad about getting or recording stuff on the weekends, but we did go to Thursday, Friday, I couldn't really tell you. Thursday, I can't really tell you. Did Friday. The oldest wanted to go with his mom to work, so he went with his mom to work for the first part of the day, and then me and the youngest stayed home until about 11ish. Then we went and got some lunch, took it to the wife, picked up the oldest, and then we went home. Pretty much just the kids watching. I don't think really did anything too productive that day. And then Saturday we started our Christmas decorating stuff, so we cleaned up the house, got some stuff moved around, took off a piece of the sectional so we can put the tree in a certain spot. And then we went and got a Christmas tree, and we ended up walking out of the Christmas tree farm with two. So we do a real tree every year. I haven't done a real tree until I met my wife, because they had the Christmas tree farm rented us, rented off their grandparents, and once we started talking and dating, they always got a real tree. And then of course once we moved into our house, I think the first year or two we were able to get a real tree from there, because they always gave out one for each of the landowners, or two or three, I don't remember. So we got one, and then once they of course harvested everything, and we just started going to the Christmas tree farm and getting one every year. So that's been our tradition. Saturday we went and got a tree for the living room, and then we got I'm getting a tree for the playroom too, for the boys. They were pretty excited about that, to get to pick their own tree. Well, the oldest was. I think the youngest didn't really care. He was just more or less just walking around, falling on his face every 5 seconds. But it was fun. It was the warmest it's been getting a tree in a long time. Usually it's freezing cold. But yeah, we got that. And then we went and took some stuff to the storage unit, and got some Christmas totes out of the storage unit. And then we went to Walmart, picked up a couple more decorations. Went to Lowe's, got a couple more decorations and a new tree stand, because we haven't ever had two real trees in the house at once, so had to pick up another one of those. Other than that, yeah, that was Saturday. Started decorating, got the trees decorated, some of the house decorated, and then yesterday, Sunday, the wife finished putting together Christmas decorations, cleaned up the house, we cleaned up the house, and then, yeah, pretty much took everything back to the storage unit. So now we are about 90% set up for Christmas. I do have to fix one of the outside blow up things from last year. The blower motor for it seems to have burnt up. Luckily I have an extra one from the one I fixed for Halloween, so we'll have that. We'll get a couple more laser Christmas things out. One or two, we'll see. And that'll be all for Christmas decorations, I think. But yeah, we're about here to get Tad, so I'll catch you guys probably down at the job site. Morning. We're at the job now. Picked up Manny this morning. It's been a long morning of driving so far. We were able to finally take our main route down to Indy, which was nice. They finally opened up 29 after 5 months of road work that was closed it down. Got down there about 5:30 my time. Loaded up and headed back up here. Got here roughly about 9:10ish, 9:20ish, so about an hour late start than we would like. So hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. It's a cookie cutter, bigger cookie cutter though. Full one-piece shower, 36 by 60 that's coming out. And we're putting a 36 by 60 shower back in, Kohler shower. Got some blue out of walls. Probably can't see them right now. I'll show you those later if you can't see them. No. So we're putting those in, and then a handful of accessories, a door, and hopefully we can get it done today. If not, we're planning on working 2 days on it anyway, but we're gonna try and get it done today. But yeah, I got all my accessories done. Tad's demo on, and we're up here in Columbia City. So we're not terribly far from the house, a little over an hour, so that ain't too bad. But we'll get her knocked out like usual, and I'll get to show you guys the progress here in a little bit.
It's taking over, strong again. I'm seeing me in my own eyes. Starting again is dancing in my mind, and it'll carry over. I'm moving past these years, and I know that I'm closer to leaving all my fears. 'Cause it's hard time, I'm getting stronger despite all of these monsters. And this time I'm moving so far, this light is taking over. To leaving all my fears. 'Cause it's hard time, I'm getting stronger despite all of these monsters. These monsters. And this time I'm moving so far, this light.
All right, that's it for this one, guys. As always, stay positive, stay motivated, and we'll catch you on the next one.